This is a paint can opener. These are flathead screwdrivers. What's the difference? Well, you have this little bendy part here, which allows you to get underneath the lip of the can and pry upwards. On older cans that are really stuck shut, that's a great idea. But if you have two screwdrivers and can pry at the same time, you're doing a better job of opening that can after a year or two than if you had a single paint can opener. Isn't that something? So most people have more than one screwdriver and they only have one paint can opener. Usually because it's one drawer down from where you thought you left it. So we're just working around this old can, trying to get the lid off without wrecking the lid. And wow, that's starting to really work. Whoops, that's a sticky spot there. So just make sure you work consistently. Spin the can and keep going. Remember, this is a really old can of paint. And you really want to preserve these cans as much as possible because nobody wants to run to the store and get another one. And then dump all the paint out into the new can and hope that's going to stay. All right. Those cheap replacement paint cans, they have a metal bottom, which means you put them on your garage floor and they'll go bad a lot sooner. Now, turn your screwdrivers together clockwise. Turn them together clockwise. Turn them together clockwise. Turn them together clockwise. And again, clockwise. Turn them together clockwise. And again. And again. And again. Now, sometimes you're going to get a kink in the can. Sometimes the lip is just going to give out. Well, gotta tell you, this can's gonna come up, and yeah, it's coming open. Whether it wants to or not, it is coming open. Notice how I pried it up with one screwdriver and got underneath of it with the other. So now I'm not forcing the lip so much, I am forcing the lid from underneath. Alright, so this is going to be a toughie. Have you ever wrecked a can like this? I gotta tell you, I've wrecked a lot of paint cans by not doing it this way. And this really helps. It really does. Look at how I'm just working my way around that can, prying that open. Same thing over here. That side's a little stuck, so I'm going to come over here and do this side a little bit more. Do the really stuck side last, you know. You can hear it creaking. That can does not want to come open. No. You can also push the lid down and lift it up. That's another way to stretch out that metal, kind of force it open. Now, you don't want to get this can of paint all over you. That's the last thing you want. So work slowly and progressively. This can of paint does not want to come open. No. Nope, you're obeying me. Oh, yep, there you go. So look at that lid. Look at how bent that is. That was giving me a really hard time. But I got the can open, and now we're going to use this paint. Well, a lot of people say that you really should buy a paint stirrer or a whole bunch of paint stirrers for your paint. You can see the paint has been mixing a little bit prior to me getting the can open. That's because the can was upside down. So this paint is not in terrible condition. It's actually in pretty good shape. I've used it a few times, but the can is mostly full. Take the stir down to the bottom, work the paint up, spin it around, take it down to the bottom, bring that paint up. Take that really heavy stir, that's a pretty thick piece of wood, right? Grind up that paint that's stuck to that plastic bottom. Bring that up to the top. See, the color is really changing. It's a mixture of lighter and darker colors. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I will take a paintbrush full of dark paint and I'll dip it in a paint can full of lighter paint to get myself a different paint effect. Look at how this is really cool. Not consistent and really neat. I love it. This is what's going to go on the outside of this. Much better home lighting. And now it's starting to rain.